Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. In our last videos, we have already learned about the perpetual inventory system. Now this is time to learn about the periodic inventory system. As I already discussed, that periodic inventory system is that inventory system where we actually measure the cost of ending inventory at the end of the period. So how we can calculate under this method? Here's a question. First of all, uh, first Jan there are 1000 units of rupees 100. On 2nd Jan, we purchases 2000 units of rupees 110. 4th Jan, we again purchases 1500 units at rupees 120. On 10th Jan, we had the sales of rupees 1500 units at rupees 250. On 11th Jan, we again have a sales of 200 units at rupees 300. And uh, at last, 12th Jan, we have a 1800 units purchases at rupees 130. So how we can calculate the cost of ending inventory under the periodic inventory system? So whenever we have to calculate cost of ending inventory under the periodic inventory system, first step is the calculation of cost of goods available for sale. So under the cost of goods available for sale, we have to calculate our available we have to calculate our units available at the beginning and all the purchases. If question is not in an ascending order, descending order, then you have to calculate according to the date wise. The latest date should become at the end and the earliest date should become at the first. So calculation of goods available for sale, here you have to make a chart here. This is the date column, then what you have done, then quantity, rate and amount. On the first Jan, it has been written that we had 1000 units. So here 1000 units of cost rupees 100, when we multiply it, we'll get 1 lakh rupees. On 2nd Jan, we have purchases of 2000 units at rupees 110, and it's 2 lakh 20,000 rupees. Simply you can multiply the amount. Again, after the 2nd Jan, we had a purchase of 1500 units on the 4th Jan at rupees 120, and here the calculated amount is 1 lakh 80,000 rupees. Now, after 4 Jan, we have two sales on 10th January and 11th January. We do not have to add here because here we are calculating the cost of goods available for sale or units available for sale. Therefore, we only have to purchase here. We only have to add up here the purchases. So in last, there's a 12th Jan purchase, that is 100 units or rupees 130. So on 12th Jan, there's a purchases of 1800 units of rupees 130, and the calculated amount is 234,000. It is very simple. Uh, at first, you have written down your balance amount, and afterward you have to add your purchases date wise. If you do not follow the order according to the date wise, then your calculation um, will not be helpful for you for the second step. Therefore, make sure that each and every entry should be according to the date wise. So at last you have to sum up all the quantity and you'll get the units available for sale. Here is the amount. When you add up each and every amount, the value you will get is the cost of goods available for sale. So this is the first step you have to do in under the periodic inventory system. So 6300 is the units available for sale, and 7 like 34,000 is the cost of goods available for sale. Now the second step is calculation of ending inventory units. The formula of ending inventory units is cost of goods goods available for sale minus units sold. So how many units here are available for sale? That is 6300, and that this value you've got from the step one, that is 600 units minus units sold. So how many units sold here? 1500 and 1200. You have to ignore the selling price once again in periodic inventory system, as you have already ignored in the perpetual inventory system. So when you have to subtract 6,300 units available for sale minus units sold, you will get the ending units, that is 3,600 units. So this is the second step. The first step, you have calculated the units of goods sold and the cost of goods sold. And in the second inventory, by putting the formula of ending unit, that is goods available for sale minus units sold, you've got an value of ending units, that is 3,600. So these are the first two steps. Now, this is the time to calculate the cost of ending inventory according to the FIFO, LIFO, and FCO. So here's the third step, that is calculation of cost of ending inventory, that is FIFO. We know that we have how many units available in ending inventory, that is 3,600. So according to FIFO, when we come here in a goods available for sale, in FIFO, we have to sold out the first we have purchased, that is first in and first out. So therefore, it is understood that the units we purchase last should be available in our warehouses. So let's calculate it from the end. Here is 1,800 units in the last. So we put that 1,800 units here as well, of 130 and to like 34,000. Before 1,800 units, we purchased 1,500 units, and our ending inventory is 3,600. We have only included 1,800 here, so 1,800 units are also missing. So we have put this 1,500 units here as well, and here's total cost is 1,80,000. Now 1,800 plus 1,500, the total value is 3,300, but the units available in our ending inventory is 3,600. So we should add 300 more earlier purchases, that is from 2,000. So from 2,000, 300 units uh, has been available at our warehouse of rupees 110. You have written 110 and just calculate it. When you sum up all these amount, you will get the cost of ending inventory under the method of FIFO. Again, FIFO stands for first in, first out. Therefore, we have calculated the cost of ending inventory from the last purchase, from the latest purchase. Then we go from the earlier the earliest one. Therefore, 1,800, then 1,500, and then 300. When we sum up, then we will get the 3,600 ending units. Now, calculation of cost of ending inventory under the LIFO. Again, we have to calculate the 3,600 units cost. But under the LIFO unit, we have to sold out the last purchase item first. Therefore, now we have to add here from the beginning. So in beginning, we have 1,000 units. Then we purchase 2,000. When we sum up, we will get the 3,000. Now again 600 units remaining. Then we purchase the purchase of 1,500 units of 120 is still the 600 units um, have to be available in our warehouse of 120, and we have write down here the values. Beginning is of rupees 100, purchases of rupees 110 and 120 600. Then we calculate the amount of value we get is 3,92,000 rupees. When we sum up the quantity, we will get 3,600 units as well. The last one is the FCO, and it is very simple. When we talk about the FCO, there's the FCO rate, that is cost of goods available for sale divided by units available for sale. Here, the cost of goods available for sale is 7,34,000 units, sorry, rupees, and 6,300 is the units available for sale. When we divide cost of goods available for sale by units available for sale, we get an FCO rate, that is 116.5 or 79365, but we have to take two decimal places at least. So here, cost of ending inventory, when you calculate the cost of ending inventory in the FCO system, the formula is rate into units in ending inventory. So rate it 116.5, and we have to multiply the ending inventory value, that is 3,600, and the available amount will be 41940 ending cost of ending inventory under FCO. So the periodic system is one of the simplest method to calculate the cost of ending inventory under FCO, FIFO, or LIFO. Again, just a quick revision. Here we have a question. First, we have to calculate the uh, cost of goods available for sale and the units available for sale. And all the purchases should be in order according to the date wise. The earliest should be written first, and the latest should be at in the last. So after the first step, the second step is calculation of ending inventory units. That is ending units into is equal to goods available for sale minus units sold. Then you will get the amount of ending units. Now simple, you have to put the values of ending units according to the FIFO, LIFO, and FCO. In FIFO, you have to first in, first out, and you have to take in the values from the last, like 1800, 1500, and the 300, 3600 unit cost. And LIFO, you have calculated the value from the earliest because last this is last in first out, and in FCO we have a separate formula, very simple formula, and just multiply that formula into the units under the ending inventory. So this is all about the periodic system. I hope you understand. If you have any question, then write down your question in the comment section. I will reply you. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.